back and ready to go. It's the most electrifying, the most exclusive, the world renowned, the most anticipated, the most. Just all the above letter D. It's your boy G Bush back with the barbershop. Come on in. Come on in. As a matter of fact, I know y'all probably sitting there thinking like, dang, G Bush, like that's kind of weird. I ain't never seen you with no glasses on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get my spectacles together. We got another dude. I didn't even really have nothing today. We was gonna get into the Bears and we will get in that. Make sure you continue to watch. We will preview this game with the Chicago Bears. What I'm looking forward in this game, keys to victory. We'll be doing that. So we will get to some football conversation as well. And as much as I always want to get to football conversations, we always seem to have a problem here. The problem we always seem to get at with this situation is you guys, my fellow people in the media, they won't refuse to just go ahead and pivot and start talking about this football. Let's start talking about what's happening on the field. Maybe we can follow this up with a situation where we can start talking about the 400 total yards that Shedeur Sanders put up last week. But we can never have nice things around here because my media brethren love to peddle in what we call narrative-based content. And I understand why you guys do narrative-based content because it sells. It whips up people. It gets them involved. It gets the energy into it. It gets gets people talking, right? It's way more interesting. It's way more topical. It's way more scintillating than talking about 400 yards of total offense. But you're going to have to try harder than this. Let me put my glasses on to see. Todd, is that you? Todd, that's you again, hating again? Oh my goodness. I wake up and my timeline is jumping. Todd McShay is out here hating again. And you know what? Yeah, G Bush, we let you get that off last year. That was cute last year. Under no circumstances will you be trying to run that playbook back again. As a matter of fact, you're going to have to elevate your level of hate. You got to step your hate up, Todd. The hate ain't good. This one, you got to step it up a little bit. This right here, you got to step your game up. If you the ops, you got to really be gunning at people. I mean, you got to pull up. I mean, you just can't throw buzzwords out there like you did last year, whipping up all this controversy. You're going to have to come with some receipts or something, bro. We're going to have to figure out a different way to get this fan base all riled up because you, again, is coming with these anonymous tricks. You guys, come on, man. See, we've had an opportunity to see how the playbook rolls. Y'all's playbook was good last year. You used the anonymous sources last year. You talked about the mythical things. I've talked to 3 NFL GMs, and for what I'm gathering around the league, shut your mouth. Oh, my goodness. Nobody believes that. It's time for you to fall back from recording. We get it. I understand, bro. Like that 400 some odd yards don't sit well with the narrative, dog. It don't sit well when you got the 400 yards total offense and you run around here doing stuff, making it look easy. I'm sorry, Todd, but you're going to have to step your hate up. You're going to have to come with a new tactic. I need you to get with all of the villains, the super villains. I need you to get the Joker. You got to get Megatron. You got to get Dick Dastardly. You got to get Muttley. I need you actually. Matter of fact, this is crazy. You sound like one of them dudes off Scooby-Doo. Where they'd be like, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids and that barbershop program. Nah, you want to go get away with it, my G. You tried it. You tried it. Give that man a round of applause. He tried it. You funny. Yeah, I get you. I got you, Todd. I got you, Todd. Man, G Bush got them Superman glasses on, them Clark Kent's. Boy, I had to take my joints off on you. See, you didn't understand. We got to see you. We see you. We understand what the play is. We understand what the play is, fellas. But it ain't going to work this year. When we get back, we're going to break this thing wide open. We're going to just show you what he said. We're going to get to it. And I think Jonathan Peterlin and Nick Wilson did a very good job of telling people what's going on right now. Man. Joe McKnight. Now that I watch all 22 with G. Bush members only, I'm convinced they don't know football, period. Boy, oh boy. This is going to be a difficult one to get to, but it's going to be a fun one. Come on in, pull up, get your coffee together. Where the Kool-Aid Mafia at? Put them wrists up. Where the CU aunties at? Where Browns fans at? What we doing today? Where all the members? Where UCSS at? We about to cook. Get it ready. It's Saturday. You know what that means. It's the barbershop in the building. Man, oh man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Welcome on in. We got a great show planned for you today. And without further ado, we're going to get right into this thing. Wherever you at. 1,117 people pulling up on us today. Wherever you at, we want to say shout out to all the barbershop members. I want an announcement. We went over 500 strong. 500 strong. We appreciate every single one of you. We got our Tuesday night popping. We got Wednesday reviews popping. Make sure you pull up if you want to be a part of that. Hit that join button immediately, and we welcome you on into the family. We want to thank you if you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Barbershop, if you're on UCSS. Thank you so much. Wherever you at, hit that like button. Right? All right, now here we go. Todd McShay, come on now, bro. Todd McShay had his, he had his podcast. I think he do a podcast with, does a podcast with Urban Meyer. And he had some now Urban Meyer is a Shedeur Sanders fan. Urban Meyer is a Shedeur Sanders supporter. Urban Meyer asked Todd McShay, hey, bro, simple question. You think that Shedeur Sanders could be a franchise quarterback? And in Todd McShay, and see, here's the thing, too. I'm going to give y'all a little context. Todd McShay is transitioning from being an analyst and being a guy that's a draft guru to getting his feet wet into doing what he's doing as an opinion guy. And by the way, I'm going to say, out of the guys that have transitioned from ESPN or Fox or whatever it is, from analyst to opinion in the podcasting area, and in terms of what you got to be on the internet, I actually think he's done a tremendous job in understanding the climate and understanding what he needs to do to get motion. And he does a very good job. And I didn't know he had this in his tool bag. He does a very good job of moving emotions one way or the other. He has an ability to make you feel excited about somebody that may be borderline. He has an ability to a top-notch name, and he mainly does quarterbacks. And that's one of the reasons he used to be a scout and do things for, the whole entire draft. But he realized that the quarterbacks move the needle. He's not going to be on here debating on linemen. Nobody care about that. But he does a good job of taking what you initially thought he was going to say, and then coming back and adding something to it that kind of flips you on your head. So he'll come in and talk about, Mendoza, and he'll say, Mendoza at the beginning of the year, I mean, he's not, trust me, he's the guy at the end of the year I feel is going to be the last man standing. Now, you may think like, oh, well, come on, bro. You got Arch, man. You got Sellers and all those dudes. He does a great job of pivoting. And what he does is he makes sure that he's in the mix, whoever is popping. When Mateer was playing well in the middle of the season, he was on him. When it was Arch Manning, he was like, yo, Arch is doing his thing, but then he rehabilitated Arch in his eyes. He said, yo, Arch is playing bad, but let me tell you, past week 6, Arch Manning is playing like the best quarterback in college football. You're like, dang, bro, but come on, Todd. What we doing with this, Todd? So he does. I'll give him his flowers for the fact that he understands the climate. A lot of the analysts that go from that role to the role that you're doing right now, don't understand the assignment, and a lot of them don't get the amount of traction and the amount of views and the amount of looks they need to get from a specific standpoint of what their content is. Now, with that being said, Todd McShay ain't stupid again. He ain't dumb. He comes out and says, okay, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders. By the way, Shedeur Sanders is the number, I believe, 3? Top 7 Googleable athlete, or I think he's number 1 now, or number 1 now. I think he's up to how much in the world?